I'm happy to be joined today by Dr. Syed Afzal. Thank you so much for joining us today. You've come all the way from Calgary to Lloydminster,
Yes.
and you're helping teach a course in Pranic Healing.
Yes.
Tell me exactly what Pranic Healing is.
Pranic comes from the word prana. In Sanskrit, the word prana means life, force, energy. So, in India, like when a person dies, we say his prana has left his body.
Mm-hmm.
So, which means that the physical body is still alive. Oh, sorry, the physical body is dead,
Mm-hmm.
but what is not there is the prana or the life force energy. So, this prana or this life force energy, it keeps a person healthy, it keeps a person alive. Now, the same prana in China, we call it Qi.
Okay, right.
So, that's why you have practices like Qigong,
Mm-hmm.
Tai Chi, the word Qi is there.
Right.
Now, in Japan, it's called as Ki. So, the word Reiki.
Right.
So, many of them are practicing Reiki. It's the same energy. Pranic Healing was introduced, the modern founder of Pranic Healing, his name is Master Choa
Mm-hmm.
Kuksui. He's a Chinese Filipino, and what he did was, these are many practices from around the world, and so he took the essence of it, removed all the superstition, because he is a chemical engineer by profession. He's a extremely successful businessman,
Mm-hmm.
and with that analytical mind, he was able to remove all of that which was more superstitious, which was no longer needed, and then he just distilled, or he brought the essence, and then with almost 20 years of research, and then he presented to the world something called Pranic Healing, which is very easy to learn and to
Mm-hmm.
practice. And in 2 days course, actually a person can learn how to heal themselves.
Right.
They can heal others. They can. We have a tool called scanning in this, energetic scanning, where we learn how to feel the energy, feel our own energy, feel the energy of the client,
Mm-hmm.
and that helps us. That helps us in giving at least a partial picture of what is going on energetically. Few conditions are there which happens. Initially, it starts on the energy level,
Mm-hmm.
then it manifests on the physical level. Just to give you an example, just before having fever,
Yes.
a person feels feverish, but you go to the doctor, he sees the temperature, he sees the pulse,
Yeah.
but the doctor will say, no, you are feeling good. But that is the time a person, the energy already has the fever. Then it slowly starts entering the physical body. So a pranic healer can get rid of the problem at the energetic level if it's still not manifested.
Okay. And now, what are some of the basic conditions? Like, say if somebody's generally healthy,
Mm-hmm.
but they still want to practice healing on themselves or others,
Yeah.
is it basically just to maintain good health, and people have some negative pockets of energy that you can help get rid of?
Yeah, this is good for people who are healthy.
Mm-hmm.
This is good for people who are healthy, who can maintain themselves, they can
Yeah.
keep themselves healthy. Now, apart from that, this is also used for people who are having certain conditions like migraine, arthritis, IBS.
Mm-hmm.
So, these are just few examples. Asthma, sports conditions. I have a background as a sports physiotherapist also.
Right.
So we used to work on these conditions. Now when you go and ask the doctor, what is the real cause of a migraine?
Mm-hmm.
What is the real cause of IBS? And most of the doctors would say it is psychosomatic. What is the real cause of asthma, diabetes, arthritis? All these conditions, the word that they use it is psychosomatic.
Mm-hmm.
It comes from two words, psycho and somatic. Psycho is connected with the psyche of the person,
Right.
and somatic is connected with the physical body, which means that what they are really trying to say is, though this problem is there in your physical body, the actual cause is somewhere deep down in the psyche. Otherwise, in other words, it is stress related.
Okay.
So that's why we don't, in most of the medicines that are used are all to temporarily fix it. So that these are painkillers, these
Mm-hmm.
are things that will temporarily fix it. But here we are going more deeper than that, where we are trying to address not only the person on the physical level, but also on the energetic level, emotional level, mental level. so that as much as possible, at least we are trying to get rid of the problem as much as it's possible. But pranic healing is never, it's always a complementary therapy.
Right.
The founder,
it's
Master
not meant
Chova,
as a cure,
no,
it's meant to help.
Yes, it's a, you can use allopathy, you can use any Chinese medicine, you can use any system. Along with that, when you use pranic healing, the results are much, much faster.
Okay.
So I was practicing in certain hospitals where for cancer patients, along with the chemotherapy, radiations, we were doing healing. The results were excellent. Like most of the side effects were not there. I used to work with sports medicine clinics. A person would take some muscle relaxants. We used to work with some of the international teams. So they used to, when they have a sprain, muscle pull, back pain, something like that, so they used to take muscle relaxant, and then sometimes they have an upset stomach. So when we did healing, the side effects of the medicine is not there. So it can be used in every aspect of our life actually.
Okay, great. Well, thank you so much. We appreciate you joining us today to explain this. And if anybody wants any more information on pranic healing, what's the best source for that?
You can visit Kether House,
Okay.
KETHER, ketherhouse.ca, or you can go to Pranic Healing. You can just Google Pranic Healing. They are worldwide. There are foundations where they teach Pranic Healing, and it's not difficult, just 2 days course.
Right.
And yeah, the idea is to have one healer in a family so that they can take care of themselves, they can take care of others.
Right. Okay, well, thank you so much for joining.
You're
Thanks for
welcome.
making the trip from Calgary, and I hope you enjoy the
Thank
time
you.
with your students and classes in Lloydminster.
Thank you. Thank you.